I'm Mac.
And I'm Kirk.
And this is the lowdown on profitability. There's a lot of things that we really can't influence. Margin compression, what the rates are doing. But there are ways that as a loan officer or as a branch manager or a company owner, we can build efficiencies or we can build ways to be profitable into our process. Recently, we had 𝗘𝗿𝗲 on the podcast, lessons from last time.
I've had the blessing of being able to create some extraordinary assets in mortgage.
And you were there on that interview, and we'd love to hear a little bit about.
What an incredible source of information and wealth of knowledge. Bill was great. I did a little homework when we interviewed Bill, and he referenced in a previous interview that, we've typically looked at recruiting as a way to increase revenue and therefore control profitability. But he said, when you recruit somebody, you add 10 cents on every dollar spent for that recruiting process to your bottom line. That's a 10% return on the investment. However, when you cut $1 in cost, you realize 100% of that realized reduction. So what Bill was basically saying is, not we got to fire a bunch of people. He said we have to be more efficient, and we have to get better at our operational efficiencies. So one of the ways we can do that is to have better flows, better systems, and then we can have better processes. For example, pre-underwriting efficiencies. What is a loan officer doing to put a loan together in an effective way so that it has a much better probability of moving through the process seamlessly without 6 or 8 back and forths with the underwriter because they didn't know what they were doing in the first place, right?
Yeah, and as we know, and I'm a former originator, sometimes you just kind of throw the spaghetti at the wall and hope that it sticks, which one isn't a winning business practice for having great reputation in the market
for the loan officer or the mortgage company
or the company, because then they're getting these horrible loans into the underwriting pipeline, and it's just you don't want to be known as that company or that person that just oh yeah, we can totally pre-approve you for whatever you want to do.
We jokingly called it spray and pray.
Absolutely.
Throw it out there and hope you get the good result. And again, it's not really a criticism of loan officers. It's just it's the fact that we've created these systems where we allow it. Instead of recognizing that the fewer times somebody touches that loan, the more money we're going to make on that closed funded loan.
Absolutely. You never want it to be coming back and forth from underwriting. One thing that here at the Knowledge Coop that we're doing, which is exciting, is we've developed a new AI tool that'll be launching here shortly that you can try out as a subscriber here at Coop Plus. And it's an underwriter help tool that searches the guidelines for you to find ways that you can get more pre-approvals, be very knowledgeable inside of the guidelines, and you can have more well-researched loans going into that underwriting situation, so you're not having 45 conditions when it comes back, and you can just ask with regular normal people language and not robot language and answers.
And one touch is what we called it 100 years ago when I was originating loans. You can really achieve a one-touch file, which is the greatest efficiency manageable with something like that AI tool. The Coop is all about providing resources for mortgage professionals to be better at what they do, and in this case, be more efficient, therefore more profitable, which is kind of the only last bastion of things we can control to survive in this crazy market.
Absolutely. Well, if you want to catch that podcast with 𝗘𝗿𝗲 or check out our Knowledge Coop AI, subscribe to Knowledge Coop Plus at knowledgecoopplus.com.